Good Monday evening. Welcome to the Land Tamer channel / stream / vibe. Great to have you. Pull up that cup of coffee if you got any left. Throw that half a cup back in the microwave if you need to warm it up again. I understand. Go for it. That's what I had to do. Good to have everyone tonight. We're going to talk some CCIE journey stuff. Yes, good to see Darth Nail. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, mentors, faithful mentors in the stream. Good to see you folks. Happy to have you. This will be a brief stream. Not really any labs tonight. Okay, good. I got that. But I do have a couple things to go over. One, this is day 288 of vlogging this journey. And we're going to talk a little bit about multicast again. And the written is, if you may or may not have noticed, yesterday it was fewer days to the written than it is today, and I'm going to explain that in a second. But this wallpaper of the day is a Delta II rocket from a launch on Saturday. Nice shot there. But yeah, I did have to reschedule the written, and that is due to, one, I'm feeling a little behind on covering material that I feel like I'm going to need to cover before I do a retake. So that was one motivation, but another motivation, and I may reschedule it again. But another motivation is, as is the case with life, right? Things happen, things get in the way of your plans. So there's some family business that I need to take care of. I'm going to have to travel, and I'm going to be away. And anyway, that's going to lead to some adjustments to my schedule that I'm going to take care of. So that is going to take some time from study. So I decided to push it out a little bit and go into November. So we're in the second week of November now for the test date, which I feel better about, feel good about. That's 56 days out. It's still about less than 2 months. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I also switch my vacation days. So my strategy is this time around, hey, yeah, thanks. Please do hold down the fort, mentors. Keep track of all the good bits, not the corrupted, out of order bits. Right, we got to take good care of those. Make sure they're getting sent out as need be. But basically, my strategy this time around for the written is I'm taking it on a Monday morning, and I think I scheduled it for 10:30 a.m. Yeah, thank you, mentors. I'll try to stay safe. Appreciate that. But yeah, we're going to schedule it around 10:30 a.m. in the morning. That is a good time for me. I just know myself. I've been awake for a number of hours, and I've had a cup of coffee at breakfast. And I'm feeling pretty alert more in the morning than, generally my most alert times are going to be mid-morning or mid-afternoon. And generally I prefer mid-morning, have more energy. So that's my strategy. It's going to be a Monday morning, so it's going to be after the weekend. So I'm taking a Monday off, and then I'm taking 3 days prior to that. So the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's going to give me a total of 5 days solid. Some of that will be rest, relaxation, I might go to the top of a mountain and meditate while wearing my underwear, something like that. But part of that is just some time, just to be well rested also before the written. So that has worked pretty well for me in the past in terms of being sharp, being ready, being well rested. So that is why that has changed. That's what's coming up with the written, but we're still going to work. I'm working as much as I can in terms of hours, during lunch break, immediately following work, in the morning, right now, as much time as I can devoted to taking care, getting ready for the written. So also today I got a little introduction to C#. So I'm new to C#. The force is strong in you. Pull a Luke Skywalker on the mountaintop. Become the force. That's right. Move rocks, right? Lift rocks and move them from one place to another. So yeah, I got a little introduction to, some of you may or may not know, I'm working on now a sort of agile cloud related team and doing the Scrum thing and all that. And we're doing, I'm dipping into development. One of the links I posted as a meat chunk here is how to get your Windows PC set up for doing development. So a lot of basic tools there. I have a lot of those tools both on this Mac and on my PC. For DevOps, yes. So I'm doing a lot of DevOps stuff. And once in a while, you got to get into other code bases as well. So I got a little introduction today to C#, just kind of an overview. Interesting. I guess that is a very Microsoft Shop centric, programming language used for a lot of web-based applications. So I'm looking forward to learning a little more about that. I myself have been trying to, as I get time, and as I have any personal projects, I did my first, I think it was weekend before last, I did my first Python script. So that's kind of where I want to be more involved. That's where you see a lot of networkers who are getting into DevOps and doing programmability or doing Python. So C# is kind of another, it's very similar to Java, I've been told. So it's kind of a different end of the spectrum, but and I don't plan to become a C# programmer. Maybe I will, who knows? I doubt it. But I'm learning some principles that I hope to apply to more Python knowledge that I'm sort of be learning more on my own. Anyway, also, as far as the CCIE written progress, let me pull that up. I'm actually running a lab right now. I've been covering networklessons.com, the multicast boundary filtering. So I got through yesterday igmp filter and igmp snooping with multicast router. Now we're working on these last two sections of multicast layer 2. And I hope to finish out this lab this evening, as well as igmp proxy. This is where both these areas need some work on my part. So I'll probably spend the rest of the night doing these, with tomorrow going into HDLC, and I'll probably spend a couple days on point-to-point protocol for layer 2. So that is where I'm at right now. Yeah, definitely learn Python 2 and 3 till we get libraries transferred. Yeah, I did the script I did on, and it's on my GitHub, but it's real basic. Oh, the Nightbot is, you know what? I'm logged in with another account, guys. I have several Twitch accounts, so that's why you're seeing me. Anyway, that's cool. That's why Nightbot is warning me about links. That's hilarious. Oh, my dashboard. Oh, wow, my dashboard is off too. Yeah, what I've been doing, I don't know if any of you all are familiar with Destiny 2. I mentioned this yesterday. I don't really get time much to play games myself. But I've been watching the teamwork that people have been using to solve this newest raid they came out with, that Bungie came out with. And I've just been kind of watching it casually, not seriously or anything. But, man, the teamwork required is just uncanny. All right, so let me update this real quick, folks. Sorry about that. My title is off and everything. Oh, man. It takes, I'm not sure if you all realize, it does take a little time to get ready for stream. Not a whole lot. I do the agenda, I set up my screens, I don the, okay, let's see where we are now. Discord. There we go. Anyway, so that's where I'm at on multicast layer 2. There has been quite a bit involved there, so that's kind of my plan going forward. And then later, I would really like this week, Monday's a good day to kind of get your week in order in terms of your study program. What are you going to try to accomplish this week in terms of, are there any labs I want to make sure I get done this week? If you're doing something like this, coursework, where you're going through a particular course like I am with networklessons.com, what units, you don't want to arbitrarily rush through anything, but you want to try to at least get sort of an overall plan. And my plan this week is I definitely want to get off of layer 2 into layer 3. And at least the first unit here, 3.1, maybe even 3.2. Wow, this is interesting. So this is a lot different from the INE course, but Network Lessons has you As soon as you finish L2 multicast, you get into L3 basics, you go right into L3 multicast before you even start the other routing protocols. That's interesting. I like it though. This is for the written. Let's see. Yes, Narvik CCIE full scale lab this week for me. Okay, good deal, mentors. I know you and Show are working side by side. That's awesome. So anyway, that's my plan this week. I'll just continue right along, folks. The last couple of items we'll cover on today's vlog, day 288, is NAT order of operations. Now, today we'll talk about inside to outside, and then tomorrow we'll go over NAT order of operations outside to inside. So let's see if I can do this myself without looking. Let's see. If IPsec decrypt. Yeah, so this is NAT inside to outside order of operations. Generally, what you'll see in something like this for the written is, if you were to see this, like I said, I'm not saying I've seen this question, but I know NAT order of operations is important because of the blueprint, right? But you'll generally see, like, I can see this as a question where you'd have to reorder, right? It'd have a list, and you have to put it in order. So anyway, let's see. IPs check. Input access list. Check. Let's see here. I think there are like 4 or 5 things prior to if IPsec, then you decrypt it first. Check input access list. Check or input accounting. Let's see here. Clock has started. No pressure. Tick tock, tick. So we know we do NAT inside to outside. Input accounting, input access list. Check CBA, inspect. CBAC. Input accounting. Policy. Routing. Route. Crypto map. Yeah, I'm missing some. Check. Put cache. I think I'm missing 1 or 2. I think these are in the right order. But let's pull up, folks, this is also on GitHub. This is my checklist that I use sort of as my flashcards. I have this in here. NAT inside outside. Oh yeah, I'm missing several steps. Okay, so I had this wrong. If IPsec, check input access list, then decrypt. Check input access list, input rate limits. Input accounting, redirect to web cache would happen first. Policy routing. routing, then net inside to outside. Okay. Crypto map, output, access list. So I missed this one. I missed this one. This one. TCP and stack. Okay, so this comes next. Spec CBAC. So that was wrong. TCP intercept. I'm counting myself off on that one. I was supposed to review the drill sheet this weekend. Did not have time. Encryption and then queuing. That's right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I got that off. Maybe by tomorrow I'll remember these, because when you do net inside to outside, only a few of these items change order. See if you can remember what they are. Okay? And we will cover that tomorrow as our little quiz. So that's the only meat chunk I already mentioned, development PC. I'm going to say goodnight, folks, and I'm going to get to my studies. I'm going to start working on this multicast, these last 2 multicast lessons/labs. And again, thanks for hanging out, folks. This is my update for tonight. Let's, it's Monday night. Let's make it a good week, productive week for your studies. And sending you all good bits. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. And always appreciate the support, folks. I try to post on Twitter and Instagram both daily. So definitely, you can follow me there. You can subscribe on YouTube. Follow me here on Twitch. If you have a Twitch Prime account laying around that you're not using as part of your Amazon Prime subscription, you can click that sub button and use that here. We appreciate it. Thanks so much, folks. And lab every day, man. Send everybody good bits. Y'all have a great night, and we shall see you back here tomorrow. Take care, folks.